Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? Most of us don't take notice of our thoughts. We just engage in every thought that passes us by, that comes into our mind, whether it be positive or negative. We don't think further of engaging in this thought could be good or bad for me. And because of that, we also don't always regulate or understand our emotions. We don't know how to regulate the intensity and to deal with the intensity, because it's one thing to deal with the emotion, but it's another thing to deal with the intensity of the emotion, to be able to diffuse very highly volatile emotions and to come back to a calm state. And these thoughts and these emotions pass us by. We feel them, we think them, we hear them, but we don't actually take notice of what we engage in. See, it's important to understand the relationship between thoughts and emotions. What you think, you will feel, and what you feel, you will think. If you are thinking about all your stress or the things that are going wrong in your life, what is urgent, what needs to be done, you are going to feel very pent up. You're going to feel stressed. You're going to feel frustrated. You're going to feel worried and like there is no way forward. You might even feel a little bit hopeless. And this is because you are not understanding how thoughts affect emotions and how emotions affect thoughts. If you are in a bad mood, you had a bad day, you're not feeling good, your emotions aren't very regulated, your thinking pattern as a result will also be more negative. You cannot feel happy and have negative thoughts. It's not possible. What you think is how you feel, and how you feel is how you think. And the only way to change how you feel is to change how you think. And the only way to change how you think is to change how you feel. It's all about regulation and understanding the engagement of thoughts and emotions. Remember, every thought, every emotion that passes you by, you don't have to engage in. You don't have to draw attention to. You choose which thoughts and emotions you let affect you, that you allow into your current mental state. And it's important to understand the link between emotions and feelings, because there is no greater link to emotions than thoughts. And the more we think about bad things, the more we think about horrible things, and the more we think about our stress and our anxieties and our worries, the worse we're going to feel. And you can't change how you feel if you don't change how you think. It's about changing your mindset, your perspectives, the way you view the world and yourself. And how you think will be affected by how you feel. How you think will determine how you are affected by how you feel. If you think about very negative things, then you will be affected in a negative way. But you also choose to be affected by them. It determines how affected you are by these emotions. How you engage in your thoughts will determine how you are affected emotionally. Constant negative thoughts can cause emotional states and mental states such as depression and anxiety, because the brain and the body don't know how to deal with all of these negative things. So it spikes cortisol into your brain, causing you to be in fight or flight or freeze mode. And because of that, you experience a drop. And that drop, that crash, is depression, when the body can no longer cope with all these volatile emotions. Remember, remember, it's about managing the intensity rather than controlling your emotions. Don't focus so much on controlling your emotions, because we are emotional beings. We're going to feel different emotions every single day. But rather focus on managing the intensity, how intense it is, how highly it affects you. And then again, choose what you engage in. You don't have to engage in every thought, every emotion, and think about all of these things that are crossing your mind. You don't have to. You can just let them go and let them pass you by. You don't have to engage in everything. And don't let every thought and emotion overpower you. Remember, you have the power over your mind. You have the power over how you engage in your thoughts and emotions. Remember, how we think largely determines how we feel, and how we feel largely determines how we think. So change how you think, and you'll change how you feel. Change how you feel, and you'll change how you think. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Stay strong wherever you're from. You are worthy.